This. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Wednesday. It's just me and Joe today. No guests. Beer therapy time. What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
I was going to say something. I forget what it was. Well, shit. This is what happens when you get old. You get good ideas and they go away. So let's see who's in here. Oh, it feels like 2 years ago with 6 of us in here. I love it. Yeah. Chris, my guy.
We
West
truly
Coast
are doing.
Chris.
We truly are doing a retro show today.
It's the unplanned retro show. Brett Berlin in the house. What's up? Rob Brannon, Mr. Thumbs Up. What's up, my brother? That metal guy, Steven. I don't know if you're still in here. I know sometimes you bail. Say a quick hello. Happy National Beer Day. Happy National Beer Day to you.
Oh,
Steven.
it's a beer day. Okay.
James Pershing. I'll talk about him later, maybe. Bearded Land Shark. What's up, my brother? Dan B. Hey, you're just one letter away from beard greatness. That's just the luck of the draw, I think. Eric Kennedy. How's it going, my man? And that, as they say, Johnny, is that. Welcome, everybody. This is a quick one tonight.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't know it was National Beer Day. If I knew it was National Beer Day, I would have brought beer. You know?
No kidding. Same thing.
I would have got it.
I want to give Eric a quick shout out because when I'm in lives, Johnny, because I have so much stuff, half the time I don't do giveaways, and the other half of the time I never win them. I never win the giveaways. Right. I was in a live with Eric Kennedy. He won Mac with the Cheese's collab with Southern Beer Co.
Right.
And he was nice enough to send it to me. So I just got it the other day. I tried it today. It's very nice. It's a very nice, clean, slightly floral, refreshing kind of scent. So thank you again, Eric. I appreciate that.
So real quick, I just took a picture of everyone in the chat.
Nice.
So everyone in the chat is going to get a coin.
Oh!
Like an actual coin, like the wooden one. Like you get the wooden one. So that's Brett, Rob, Steven, the middle guy, James Pershing, Bearded Land Shark, Dan B, Eric Kennedy, Beer Code, Jeff Rice. DM me your addresses and, whatever name you want to be called on Instagram, and I will send out a coin. It's going to be random of the 4. So there you go.
Let's talk about J. Cruz a second. Look at that comment. I'm here.
Too late.
Too
late. I already took the picture.
This son of a gun. Oh, Jeremy Schrock says I'll treasure it, bro. I don't know, Jeremy. I don't know if you're in there. Johnny, I'm here. So he's over in Gary's live. He's got a blue wrench, and he says something, and then I don't hear him for days. It was like 15 minutes. Then Gary does a giveaway. Who's going to drop a number in that giveaway? Sure enough, Blue Wrench J. Cruz.
Hey,
it's like, I don't hear from him, but he got a voice for that giveaway. I see what you do. All right, so yeah, hey, you get some Rob Acker specials. That's awesome, Johnny. Great way to just arbitrarily give a coin. I love that.
Yeah,
good idea.
But you know what? Like a lot of the people that were here in the jump, like they like Brett. Brett. Yeah. Actually, Brett may get a set of 4. I think so.
Johnny's in control, baby.
Rob. Steve, James, like these are guys that are like always here. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like it's not like I gave them away to just some random new people that were in here.
Right. Or J. Cruz.
I didn't. You never know. You gotta say what's up and quick when we start the show. We start the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell him, Dan B. Tell him. Look at that. And Jay's even 2-timing. Jay is 2-timing. That son of a gun, man. That son of a gun. Look at him. I'm watching all his angles now. I'm keeping an eye on him.
He's a jerk.
He put together a funny. Jay, you should post that. He put together a funny. You remember the old dudes that were always in the theater on the Muppet Show?
Yes.
Do you remember those guys?
Yes.
Well, one of them was. Yeah. There are a lot of people's favorite characters as far as the supporting characters go. one of them was me, and then he used some therapy footage and dropped it in for one of their voices. Really well done. It was a good little bit. It was a little private joke, I guess, kind of for this group chat we're in. But you should post that, Jay. If you were just doing that not to hurt an old man's feelings, I got tougher skin than that, brother.
Jay could have sent it to me. Damn, Jay.
That's true. I could have sent it. Oh yeah, Jay.
Jay could have sent it to me. God,
you son of a gun. Let's pick on Jay Cruz night here on Beard Therapy. Johnny should have called this Jay Cruz, the dartboard. That would have been our episode title. Hey, what's up, Bearded Troy? Rogers, what's up? Aaron? Oh, Aaron, you're such a young man. I am not going to tell you all the cuss words that come to mind right now, but just so you know. All right, so real quick, let's get the negative stuff out of the way. So this is my life right now, right? So we moved to this brand new house. We're in the process of moving. We're trying to set the actual furniture moving and everything early next week. Now, it's land. I live in a rural area anyway, and where we are, we've got about 3 houses surrounding us. Like I could literally hit 2 of the 3 throwing a tennis ball, and the third one, if I gave it a really good huck, I could probably get it on 1 bounce. All right. So point being, there are freaking houses right around us, and then about a block away, it's a main street, and there's houses. Well, we move into this house. There is no cable infrastructure and no internet infrastructure, like built in. Okay. So when we get there, we have no chance of getting cable and no chance of getting internet. Oh, no. Well, the cable's okay. I can get dish. That's not a big deal. But satellite internet, I have come to learn, is horrible. The speeds are low. The expense is high. A company like my cable company's Xfinity, they don't cap your data usage. Satellite they do, and they charge you a ton. And I looked at how much data we use a month. And it would literally cost me hundreds of dollars to do satellite internet for a month if we used it to the same capability.
Wow.
And then I don't have any cable. But like I said, I can address that with dish. So all of this is going on. Well, there may be a light at the end of the tunnel. Xfinity just got back. I mean, they had to have engineers come out and look. They may have to dig underneath the road that's in front of our house to set some. This is serious shit, Johnny, because there's nothing close that they would have to dig through people's houses to go up to this pole that's up on top of us. We're on a hill that's up on top of us. And then we got a street. Anyway, so there could be good news. The reason I bring this up is if I don't have internet, I ain't going to be on therapy, at least until we get this thing solved. Now, the next 2 weeks are special weeks, and we are in this house to the end of April, even if we move. So I definitely can do the next 2 weeks. But after that, it's even if I'm sitting here by myself, I will definitely be doing some therapy. I thought about it. I'm like, wait a second, we got internet in this house to the the end of April. So the next 2 weeks we can do. After that, we'll have to see. We'll have to revisit. Hopefully 2 weeks of time will give me a better idea of what we're doing. So
you could but that will cost you data if you use your phone. No, it's not cool.
I mean, my kids still have to go to school for a month and a half too, Johnny.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They have to do the remote thing. Yeah.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Take them down to McDonald's? I mean, I could. I'm not Ryan. It's not like I don't have a McDonald's in my town, but I could. But think about what a pain in the ass that is. I mean, we would probably run the hotspot from the phones to do that if worse came to worse, But I'm thinking I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but I talked to them today and I'm supposed to be learning more tomorrow, so we will see. Wow. Dan, the other thing is I'm a huge jersey collector. In fact, I was this close to doing a quick Instagram video. And for the first time, we have so much closet space because we built a walk-in closet. I could display all my jerseys. So I'm hanging, and we're talking like, a good, probably 8-foot deep walk-in closet. Huge closet for me and my wife. I've got like 8 jerseys left to hang, and we're talking about anywhere in the neighborhood of probably 75 to 100 jerseys. I've got about 8 jerseys left, and the entire fucking shelving collapses on me yesterday as I'm hanging jerseys.
Oh, no.
Rips out of the wall, collapses. So now we got that to deal with. So, all right. So I've got all my bitching and moaning out at 8:40 so that we can have some fun. But I needed to get that poison out of my system. That's Pete White, what's up, brother? It is crazy. It is crazy. And it's shitty. Luckily, the home company said they would make it right.
Yeah. Like, don't you know who I am?
Yeah. I'm Barbados Joe, bitch. I am making the Barbados Joe cinder block studio. Oh. God damn your eyes. Me and my 300 subscribers are going to come like an army, motherfuckers. 5 dislikes. Oh, there's only 4 on my screen. That's hey.
You know what? That's all people who they weren't here for the coin giveaway. That's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You know what? Interaction is interaction.
That's
Dislikes,
right.
Likes, don't matter.
Ken taught me that. Interaction. Yeah, interaction.
It's
right
all
there,
good.
socially bearded. Meaning you're coming to my house? Because that would be great, man. McMahon is a fixer-upper. How many accounts you got? 5 dislikes. Pershing. Yeah. Chikakak. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we opening up the chat? Well, here's the thing, Brett. I don't know about that. I know that you'll be on in a couple of weeks because we're doing the OG beard therapy in 2 weeks. Right? Next week, just so y'all know, next week is Bluegrass Bearded. We're doing the old home and away. Ken had us into his house, and we were nice and didn't pee on the carpet. So now we're having him into our house where he can pee on the carpet if he so desires.
If he wants.
And then we're going to do the OG beard therapy the week after. So those are the 2 weeks I had to make without internet woes.
What is this? My channel is like this close to monetization, right?
Yes.
We're almost there, 1,000 subs on my YouTube channel. So the giveaway live that I'm going to be doing for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be unique because it's going to have not only beard products. I'm giving away CBD edibles, which is the gummies, tinctures, and things that I like. I'm going to be giving away. So that could mean anything. That could be a Gundam set. That could be headphones. It could be like, things that I like. I'm going to give away, but I'm going to give away some beard stuff because it's a beard channel. But here's the thing: like, no beard company is going to know I'm going to give away their stuff. At all, because I'm not reaching out to anybody. I'm not reaching out to any company to do giveaways. So all the giveaways are going to be from me. Like, how I'm going to work it is that, let's say I do a giveaway for Chesapeake, right? We do the giveaway. You're going to DM me your address and your name or whatever you want me to send it to, and I'm going to purchase the stuff and then have it shipped to your address from the company. And then that way the company is not responsible for any costs. So I'm paying for it all. So that's my appreciation to the 1,000 subs on my giveaway. So like, my giveaways are going to be, that's how I'm doing them. So far I have a few things in mind that I'm going to be giving away that are not beard products. So you never know. You may get a Tweezy. You may get a Kanashi set. I mean, you don't know. Things that I've been using on the channel. Some shave stuff. Some shave soaps, aftershaves. Things like that. So, So if you're not subscribed to my channel, slow down. Give it another month or two because I have to save up for this.
That was a great line.
I really appreciate. PS5 my ass. All right, I'll give you a PS1 or a PS2. You could choose. So you can, because I have that on the side over there. But you know what? I could give away my classic 1986 Nintendo. It's fully functioned. The insides are all brand new, refurbished, new pins on the inside. The whole thing is brand new. Like, I got it from a store and they rebuilt the inside like it's new. So it's like a new one, but it's not a new one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Eric Kennedy said you might get some groom soap. No, Eric, you will never get groom soap. That's the establishment. Oh, look at him. I swear to God, if any of you MFers get groom soap before I do, Joe, I will hunt you down just to get the bar of soap.
I guarantee that there will be groom soap in your future, Joe. Don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
Because what I have over here in this box right here. This is 4 pounds worth of groom's soap right here in this box.
No kidding.
Ready to be cut, packaged, shipped out. It's all here. 4 pounds worth. Legit.
Handmade by the master. I know. Yes, vintage Joe. I'm going to address you, but Johnny was talking, and I don't want to interrupt. Handmade by the master, Johnny Grooms himself.
No. But it is my. But it is my Sen profile.
Oh, so Johnny's a little coy. He's playing that shit close to the chest. I had to kind of get him to bite on that hook a little bit, but I'm not saying anything more. He just said it all.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
Sorry,
just like I was saying earlier, I really do appreciate all the shares of my posts. Everyone saying, "Oh, go subscribe to Johnny Grooms," and the channel. I mean, Dave did a live where he was featuring channels to gain, to get subscribers to these channels,
Yes.
smaller channels,
Yes.
And he threw mine in there. Hold on, I got to chew. Bad move to throw a chip in my mouth. All right. He threw my name in that hat of his live, the sub live, and man, I was like emotional, a little bit of emotional, and I don't get emotional about these things, like I was really taken back. I was like, oh my goodness, I really do appreciate. So anybody who's ever shared a post to say, subscribe to my channel and all that stuff, like, thank you so much. That's why the giveaways for that 1,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be so different and so big, because I really do appreciate it. Like, I'm going to be giving away things that I like. That's
awesome.
That could be anything.
That's awesome.
Like, I really like this thing right here. This is a cleaner, right? For your cell phone, and it cleans every part of the cell phone. It has a little solution. It's safe for all the contacts of the charging port and everything. I've been using this for months now, and like, you can get one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it could be anything.
Nice.
And if companies want to donate stuff for the giveaway, that is on their freedom. They can totally do that. I'm not asking. And that's it. Sometimes that you get a company that wants to just get their stuff out there to people and everything like that, and I'll allow, and I'll do that. But I'm not asking anybody for anything. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's what's up.
I said end of April. I still got 3 weeks. I think you're going to make it. I think you're going to make it. Well, we'll see.
Well, hopefully, with some time. I gotta save up a little bit for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to be cheap.
If everyone in this chat made up one extra account, and J. Cruz,
oh my God,
with your extra 4 accounts that you thumbs downed us with, we could get Johnny there in a hurry.
Oh man.
Now, all of a sudden we have 1 thumbs down. Oh
yeah. No, that's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Now let's talk about this motherfucker, Vintage Joe, real quick. Just real quick, all right? Or whatever's Vintage Joe. Yeah, okay. All right. I have a feeling I know who this person is, if it's the same person that was on the reviewers table. And I think you guys know who he is, because you said some things that night that let me think you knew who he was, even though you didn't name him. But Vintage Joe, I received a butter and a oil from Gary Lewis that had the name blocked out, that I can only assume was vintage. I smelt said bottle, and it was a fine smelling scent. I cannot take it away from that. So it is a great scent. And on Gary Lewis, happy birthday. I see he's in there. I was in his live for the first 45 minutes or so. It was a lot of fun. I told him, and I'm sure he saw it, but you and I, Johnny, have been on the panel for other Scent of the Months. He got 5 new guys, 5 cool dudes. I loved all the guys on that panel, and it was cool to see other guys, interacting. It's nice to be on this side of the hot seat when they're sitting in there trying to pull scents out with their nose.
Yeah.
Fucking McMahon is like in the StreamYard chat, putting in all his ideas, a pussy. I wanted to see him doing it in the public chat. Let's see how big a man you are, McMahon. Let me see that nose, how good that nose is, because I always hype that nose. Johnny, did you get your bidet fixed? You look so heartbroken and defeated. Well, we had a little green room bidet talk.
Yeah, that I when that happened, right? You should have seen my face. Because I had the camera off, and I was like, before I film this, I want to make sure it works and everything's everything, because I don't want to film it and then I do it and then I look like an idiot because I didn't install it right. You know what I mean? So like this is like, you know, what you do when you film. So like I had everything legit connected correctly. Everything was connected correctly. No leaks in the lines, nothing, everything. And the water comes out of the control panel. So I Googled, I said, you know, brand name leaking out of the control panel, you know, what the fuck? So I saw a video on I saw it was a forum where people were talking about the same exact problem I was having. And one guy was like, oh yeah, all I did was I loosened up the connectors and it was too much pressure for the thing and it wasn't getting to the sprayers. And I was like, okay, so I did that, I loosened it up and it slowed down a little bit, but it was still leaking like a motherfucker. So anyway, some guy was like, oh, I cracked mine open and I saw that it was cracked on the inside and I epoxied it. And I was like, I ain't doing that shit. Man, I just fucking bought this thing. This thing should be right. I shouldn't have to take it apart and fucking fix it. You know what I mean? I was pissed. So then I saw that and I was like, all right, so I'm gonna hook it up and I'm gonna film my experience, like exactly what happened. And then I was able to return it. So I was this close of snapping that whole fucking thing in half. I was like, I'm gonna break this thing to a million fucking on the video. Like on the video, I was gonna smash it and, you know, go Hulk out, you know. But I was like, you know what? Check yourself. You can return it. You can get your money back. Calm down, right? I think it was like $40.
Yeah.
So like, it was no cheap bidet, you know what I mean? So yeah, I ended up, you know, returning it. But when this show ends, the part 2 to that will go live on my channel. So the conclusion, the part 2, the ending of that whole bidet experience, because it was a full day. It was a full day getting the old one out, you know, dealing with all the problems that I had to deal with getting the old one out and then putting the new one in and trying to figure out how the fuck to make this thing work. Right. Yeah, and then part 2 is the video coming out all on the same day. Yeah, it was I'm wearing a different shirt because I had to leave the house and shit. So but you'll see when Beard Therapy ends, that video is going to go live and you can see the conclusion to my whole bidet extravaganza, saga, tragedy, whichever one you call it, whatever you want to call it. And that's what's, you know, that's the status on the bidet thing.
All right, now we're gonna make Johnny keep talking, but then you guys are gonna help us out as well. I teased that Johnny stole a beast from the zoo for his animal condo, right?
Oh my god, I gotta tell you what happened today, but go ahead.
Okay. So Johnny's gonna tell us what happened. By the way, that was great New Jersey ease. Go ahead. All right, did you all catch that New Jersey ease right there? So I want to know what Johnny stole, if anything. But what I'm asking you guys in the chat, if you could, you know, perfect world, walk into a zoo and walk out with an animal as a pet, what would that be? For me, it would be an otter. I love me an otter. And there's actually an Asian YouTube channel. I don't know if they're Chinese or Japanese or Korean, where they have an otter. And that dude is so cute. And he just lives in the house with them. So, Johnny, did you steal anything? If you didn't, what would you have stolen? And chat, please give us some of your answers along with your rationales.
I didn't steal anything.
But
I came very close to stealing a red panda. Red pandas are one of my favorite animals on this planet. Every time I go to the zoo, I find where the red pandas are and I stand there and I stare at them. You know, because they the panda at the zoo. Johnny will never happen. Oh, don't worry, panda. You will be mine one day.
Panda at the zoo. He got in here quick.
Yeah. You will be mine one day because they're so cute. Like, I don't know. Red pandas are so like they're rare to see. You can only, you know, like they're super rare. Even at some zoos, like they'll be there, but they'll be like hidden in their enclosure and you can't see them, you know? So this panda, he was outside. He was running around. He was playing with his little ball and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God.
Red pandas are cool. I agree with you.
But the thing is, do you know they can contract COVID? Like as easy as a human can. There's huge signs. You know,
really?
Red pandas, red panda, and they had to increase his enclosure some odd feet higher up. So like they, you know, were nervous, like any like, you know, spittle or whatever from people's mouths like would go over. So they took all the precautions to protect the panda, like and everything. So, yeah, but he was adorable. It was only one in the whole thing, and he was going inside and outside. He had an indoor. He had his indoor enclosure. I should take a picture of it. It was a classroom.
Really?
It was a little classroom. Yeah, he had a desk and chairs and a blackboard. I was like, oh my god. It was the cutest thing I've seen. Oh man. I would have if I had the opportunity and I could take care of it like correctly, I would have stole that panda. I totally would have stolen it. I don't care if they would have came after me. I would have been able to hug a panda for a while. I don't care if he would claw the shit out of my face. Like, because I'm pretty sure that's what would happen. You know.
All right, so now tell us about what happened today.
Oh, today it was heartbreaking today. I was getting the groceries.
Alvin's corpse washed up.
Oh yeah, no. Another corpse. So I went to Walmart to pick up the groceries, and my wife stayed home with the kids or whatever. So I get home with the groceries, and I'm putting the stuff inside the house, and my wife's coming at me. She's got rubber gloves on, and I said, okay. I said, what is she doing with rubber gloves on? But she goes, did you know about the rabbits in the backyard? I was like, what rabbits in the backyard? I said, well, I know we have a rabbit that like he hangs out in the backyard, and he's been here since he was a baby, and he grew up here. And he leaves and he comes back or whatever. We leave food out for it. We feed it. You know, it's like our outdoor pet, you know? But she's like, no, there's 3 baby rabbits in the backyard. And I was like, oh, cool. And she's like, no. She's like, they're dead. And I was like,
oh.
I said, what do you mean they're dead? She goes, they're dead. And I was like, were they like torn apart? Were they like, like what happened? Like, are there pieces of them? Like maybe they got attacked by some cats or, because we have stray cats around the neighborhood. So she's like, no, they're all together. It looks like they're sleeping in the nest, but they're dead. And I was like, oh, it was like so heartbreaking, like, cause like we had 3 baby bunnies in the backyard and it looked like they were abandoned by the mother rabbit. And they just like died in their nest together. Like they died in the nest together in a ring. So my wife had to go out there and bury them. And it was like, we could have called like, animal control or whatever to come and get them, and so they would live, but we found their bodies. My wife found their bodies and she had to bury them and everything like that. And so it was like, we felt defeated for a second because we take care of the animals in our backyard. Like every year we have robins that come in here and they nest, and there's baby robins and stuff like that. That it's right outside right now. If I were able to take the camera and show you night vision, the nest is there and they're ready to lay the eggs. They come every year.
Yeah, we get them too.
And we had the rabbit since he was a baby. We feed him, he grows up, all that stuff. So like finding dead baby rabbits in our backyard is like it's like a dagger, a dagger to the chest, because it's like, we take care of these things, and
yeah. Hey, did you see that the salutatorian to mix valedictorian is now in the chat? Nikki the cow. How does it feel to have lost out to McMahon for valedictorian? That's what I want to know.
Oh man,
good to see you here, Nikki the cow. That is outstanding. Why does Johnny say we found the body sound so natural? Oh yeah, Johnny and rodents, and I know he wasn't to blame for this one, but I just don't think Johnny and rodents, unless they're like freaking big ass nutria or the capybara, I don't think they're a good mix.
Capybaras actually they make good pets though. They do. I hear them, yeah, I hear they make good pets.
I know they make good food. A lot of the people eat them there.
Oh no.
And nutria, what I saw, I don't know if they still do this after like the COVID, and I think this was after Katrina. Nutria are such a pest in New Orleans that when they're having a slow night or they actually have a squad for this, they'll send SWAT snipers out on like pickup truck, like open bed pickup trucks to kill the nutria. I saw a documentary about it one time and I was like, are you serious? Because they're a big problem in New Orleans.
What kind of animal is this?
Nutria, it's a big rodent, probably second to capybara as far as size in the rodent family, but they're a huge problem down in Louisiana and maybe other southern states. They love that humid, hot weather. But yeah, look them up. Nutria, nutria.
Interesting.
Oh, look at Waltimus. Waltimus chimed in. Yep, bounties on those things.
Bounties.
Bearded Troy. Oh, we have thousands of nutria on our canals and everything. Troy, that's right. Wow. Troy is from LA. Yeah. Wow. So they're like a pest, so the cops will actually go out and kill them on I don't know if it's just a slow night or if there's like a dedicated freaking nutria hit squad, which would be awesome. Imagine you're like, I went to academy, I've done this and that, and now I'm on the Nutria hit squad.
Right,
I would
right.
love that job.
Yeah, I did the whole course. I got tased. I went to the gas thing, everything, and now I'm fucking shooting rats, like big ass rats.
That would be awesome. Some new people jumping in here. What's up, Dagan, my brother? Good to see you. Copper Johns, Waltimus Prime. Okay, I got to talk about Walt here in just a second.
Okay.
Jason Esser, missed you, brother. Jason, we're almost at the move. I promised Jason once as part of my setup, I was going to get some of his wood handiwork. I'm going to get one of his carrier. Is that what they're called, Jason? But his bottle holders, you know, because he's a wood guy as well.
Caddies?
Caddies. Thank you.
Caddies,
Thank you, Johnny.
you
Caddy. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, Johnny, because I know you're a bit of a geek. You know, you like your Japanese robot models. You're into comic stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Chinese film genre wuxia? It's spelled WXIA. Wuxia is how it's pronounced.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You talked about this before, right? This is the one with the black and white.
Yes, I
thing?
talked about Shadow. Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. I started to watch it. I fell asleep. It was late. It's not the movie. It was late.
Okay,
it was a good movie.
okay.
It was late. It was late.
It doesn't hurt my feelings, but it sucks that you fell asleep.
I gotta finish it.
I come to find out that Walt is a huge Asian film fan as well.
Ah.
So we get to talking. And so coming up this summer, Walt and I are going to work together on a project where we are going to look at ideally a dozen wuxia films, one a week throughout June, July, and August. I don't know the structure of it. It's not going to be like Film Bits. Film Bits is its own thing, and I'm going to keep doing Film Bits and do that. And it's not like Two Cups of Joe, because Two Cups of Joe is its own thing, and I'm going to keep doing that with Joe whenever we can. We're going to come up with our own little thing, because wuxia is killer. Basically, guys out there, if you like martial arts films, wuxia is martial arts plus weapons, and usually set like in old, like medieval times. All right. And a lot of these dudes are like heroes. So they have extra abilities. So they're the dudes that like can jump 12 feet high or do all sorts of kind of stuff. So you get, whereas in traditional like martial arts films, like in a Bruce Lee film, no one's doing that kind of like off the wall shit. Like Bruce Lee does what a normal martial artist would. All right. But in wuxia, you get like slightly superpowers, not quite, but some like kind of superpowery aspect. So we're going to have some fun with that. We're plotting, we're planning, we're doing all that kind of stuff. Really looking forward to it. So I'll keep you guys apprised. If you like martial art films, or if you know the wuxia films that you like as well, hopefully you'll check us out come June.
I like to think of it as like they bend the laws of physics.
There you go. Good call. Bend the laws of physics. Exactly.
Like they like run across water like
exactly.
That,
That's it, Johnny. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is probably the most well-known American wuxia film. I mean, it's not American, but the most well-known here. And I just finished Hero, which is freaking amazing.
I liked Hero.
Amazing. That's another wuxia film. Amazing film. So, and I say this because if Walt doesn't have time or forgets for a while, don't throw a hissy fit, please. What's that? What's that? I know that's alluding to something.
Wait, I can't see.
Nick, elaborate on that. I know it's alluding to something. I want you to keep going. Don't be kink shaming Walt. Poor Walt.
Wow, it's waiting. We have giveaways tonight.
Oh, we do.
We have 5 oil bottles of Chesapeake's Scent of the Month for this month, which I believe is it's Beard Watch. That's the one that released today.
Yes, Beard Watch.
I bought a bottle already, so like I can't wait for that to come in because the scent sounds amazing. I forget the scent. I believe I know it's like coconut lime oud.
Coconut lime and oud are the major ones. That's what it's
like
about.
The base scent.
Yeah.
And then there's of course extras in there that you're gonna have to just figure out yourself. So we have that. We're gonna give away 5 bottles of that today, tonight.
Fuck you, Mick. Keep going, Johnny. I'm sorry. Fucking Mick just skewered my ass. Fuck you, Mick.
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 separate giveaways, and each one, when you win one, contact Gary. If you win 1 bottle, you cannot enter in the next one because I don't want one person winning 4 bottles of oil. That's a little ridiculous. So if you win once, you're not eligible for the next win. So that's how we're gonna do it. Let me get a pen and paper real quick. Nope, I need that. That's
well, Johnny does. That's last looks. Good to see you, brother. Dude, if you like wuxia, because we were just finishing up, I think, when you came in, I know you're a busy man, but I would love to get you on one of those wuxia episodes if you would like to do that. Last Looks Grooming, of course, all of his product is themed off of TV shows and films. He's kind of like the motion picture connection with his products, and he produces good stuff.
Okay, we can do it on this.
No, Mick, I don't have any idea because I didn't smell it, which you did, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna put it in the private chat because I'm Mick Man, and my nose is so good, and I don't want to ruin my weak ass rep because you were wrong, son. You were wrong over." I just loved watching Gary say, "No, Mick, that's not it. Mick, you're way the fuck off." I heard Gary say, "No, Mick, that's not correct." But his thought balloon was like, Jesus Christ, I thought this guy knew his shit. That's what his thought balloon was. You couldn't put one in the public chat, could you, Mick, you rat bastard? All right, so anyway, Johnny's doing some giveaways.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Night Stalker is good, Pete. That's a good one. I got to go find. Where'd you find that, Pete? Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Night Gallery. You're talking about the documentary about Ramirez. Yes, Pete. Very good.
So we're going to do 1 through, I'm going to keep this simple, 1 through 15.
Thank you, Last Looks. I appreciate that, brother. Remind me, I know it's Mike or a Dave. I think it's Mike, but I always get that confused because Michael and David are just like synonymous names in my mind.
Just refresh my thing, just make sure I'm all up to date here. Yada, 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 yada. Uh-oh. Okay.
Damn, Mick, I got on a tirade there. Lit your ass up.
You did, yeah.
Holy, I'm seeing Johnny, why am I seeing numbers? Michael, thank you.
Yeah, no, they like to,
yeah.
Check it.
Wait for the fucking dots. Oh, Jesus, Michael, your mother had to do that to me. Well, I hope I don't get to know your brother because that would be seriously problematic on my end. I seriously do, Michael. Anyone who's named Michael, I think David and vice versa. It's just some little weird malfunction in my brain. Good job. Look at James Pershing. He said it like Alfred the Butler. Master Bruce, I haven't seen any dots yet. That's right, James. That's how you know a motherfucker been around a while. That's right. Johnny Grooves came up. If you see dots in the chat with the giveaway, that's JG. He should have copyrighted that shit. That's a JG original.
Yeah, I haven't even finished setting up like the random number and everything. Like over here putting numbers in. You know what they like to do it because they like to get under my skin.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even say the word like I don't want to say because I don't want more numbers to pop up.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't, Michael. Who else is in here that I'm seeing pop up here? He gave the range. That's what it was. That's what he's saying.
Oh, I gave the range.
By the way, Billy said
I was talking to myself. I wasn't talking to you people. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you guys just eavesdropping on Johnny's inner thoughts that happened to be picked up by his mic?
Thinking out loud and over here. God, goodness sake.
By the way, we're going to be doing some Godzilla with Kong on the next Beards on Film. We're changing some stuff on Beards on Film and trying to do some contemporary shit. So, but that doesn't mean we can't talk about it on Therapy. But we don't want to spoil because it's new. But JG, I did watch me some Godzilla Kong. I am caught up on that.
How useless were some of the characters in that movie? How useless were some of the characters in that movie?
Let's do the giveaway, and then if you want to dive into that pool, we can dive into that pool, my brother.
Like they could have taken the money.
Wait for the fucking dots. There you go.
They could have taken the money that they paid those actors, and they could have put it way more into a longer fight scene. Maybe another monster or two. Totally could afford all the CGI that they needed for an epic, battles were good, but it could have been that much better if they didn't have to pay useless characters that had no reason to be in the movie at all. Yeah. And so much screen time. These characters that did nothing.
God damn it, Johnny. We're not going to do that giveaway because you're firing me up right now, damn it.
All right. So we're going to do the first giveaway now.
Okay.
It's five giveaways. Be patient. 5 giveaways. Okay.
James Pershing.
Okay, so the number range is from 1 to 15. I have the number when the dots go. That's when you can go, and Wait, hold on. Only enter. Well, I gotta explain the rules because people like have memories like goldfish. All right, 1 to 15. Only enter once. Wait for the dots.
Wait for the dots.
And go.
Michael, I want you because you are a busy man. Please send me 3 directors I should watch some of their stuff. I'm falling in love with this Chinese guy whose name I can't remember, but who did Hero and Shadow. I want 3 directors from you, my man, whose stuff I should watch. While we're thinking about it, while you got your phone handy, DM me tonight, please. 3 directors I should watch, even if you think I already have watched them. I'd like to know. Michael Last Looks Grooming actually works in the industry. So, he's not just a dude. He's just like doing that. My bad, JG. I jumped. Dean Gooden, your name was second to McLovin for Superbad. We're not going to get on you, brother. All right. Gary Bowman in the house. Terps McTavish. I saw him in the Chesapeake Live. The name like Terps, it's got to be good. Terrapin is such a cool word for a fucking turtle.
All right, so we have no winner. Of course. You know what? I may not do 1,000. I'll be there till the next day doing giveaways. The way I fucking happen, my luck is with giveaways.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna have to get a co-host for giveaways because I don't know. I don't know. Because whenever I do giveaways, for some reason, nobody picks the number.
Wow, so YouTube is way behind our other chat though.
No, I looked under the dots and see who
That's my end.
That's the whole reason why I do dots. So like that's the
cut. I know.
Anything under the dots that's a number. That's what's in there. So I'm double checking.
Jeremy Chirac, I've got a
close. Oh my gosh, people were so close.
Okay, Gary Bowman. Go ahead, John. Sorry.
I am going to change the number.
James Pershing.
And I'm going to change the number and I'm going to reduce the range.
Yes.
So
reduce that range, Johnny.
Okay. 1 to 10. Only enter once.
There we go. Gary Bowman, you have a glorious gray beard. That's what happens when we get old, brother.
All right, 1 to 10. Only enter once. And go.
Jeremy, I have seen over 75% of both of those directors, my brother. But 2 very good choices. Nightmare Before Christmas. I've got a Jack Skellington stuffed toy. I've got Jack Skellington ornaments. I love me some Nightmare. Last Looks Grooming, taking part. Last Looks, I feel so honored that you're here tonight, brother. I'm not honored that Eric and James are here. I'm honored that Jeff Rice is here. Billy, I'm on the fence about being honored about. Beards and Shenanigans, I'm honored he's here. Jason Esser, I'm honored. I'm honored that Terps McTavish is here because I've never seen him here.
Okay, we have a winner.
Hey!
It's a miracle. Jesus Christ. Praying to the Lord over here. You guys got me praying, cursing, everything. So, on my screen on StreamYard, let me see if it matches up.
Internet prioritization and all that BS.
Yeah, the internet prioritizes whatever. All right. Here you go. Whoop.
Oh, we got a little glare, Johnny. I see a 6.
There's a 6. And the first one on my screen is
Terps.
Bushy.
Healthy? Oh, we cannot give it to Jay. Bushy, Casey, well done. As long as it's not going to Jay Cruz, my brother, we're good. We are good.
Okay, so the first one goes to Bushy. Bushy, contact Gary over there at Chesapeake. Let him know. I'm pretty sure he may be still here.
Yeah.
So Bushy, you are.
I think I saw that Casey purchased one of those combos too, so maybe they can do a giveaway on the Regard with this one he won, which would be cool.
Yeah.
Or I could be wrong. Jay Cruz, I love you, but I know that owners are hand over fist giving you shit. So for you to just take that giveaway slot from someone else, that hurts my balls, man. It's like a cyst in my seminal tract, brother. Okay, maybe you don't understand this because you're still kind of new, Jay Cruz. Let's understand that shit. Jay Cruz, Johnny Grooms, you and I were in Gary Lewis's chat, but Jay Cruz has a fucking blue wrench. Why? Because Gary Lewis got his panties wet on Jay Cruz's live the one night? I don't know. But Jay Cruz got a blue wrench. Now, this isn't envy. This is just reality. Yeah. Oh, boy, I could go on Jay Cruz forever. He's reporting me for Social Security, bro. I'm serious, Jay Cruz. You got to let the community see your art, brother. Post that shit with the Muppet Show characters, dude. That is too good. That is too good. Dang, Joe, you're acting like you're surprised. You're stabbing me in the back with like 9 different knives in a group chat, and I come and I go after you. You're like, oh, Joe, don't pick on me. I'm so innocent. I'm watching you, Jay Cruz. I see how you do.
Okay, so you know what? Let's since we have 5.
Oh, it's a good night, Johnny.
Let's do another one since we have 5. Let's do back to back. We'll do 2 back to back, and then the other 3 will space out because it's kind of early. It's only 9 o'clock.
James Persian, you're right. I do hate everything, brother. Hey, Disney, what's up, my man? Disney was on that panel tonight, Johnny Grooms.
Yeah, I was there for a little bit while I was waiting for my order from Walmart. I was in the car watching. It's also Seth Iowa Beard. I think his name.
Yeah,
Iowa Beard.
Seth was on there as well.
It's his birthday today also, and today's Gary's birthday.
Is.
So
yes,
everybody wished Gary happy birthday. I'm pretty sure everybody who's here probably already did, but why not? Okay, so for the second bottle of Beard Watch,
I'm holding on to this. Johnny,
the number range is the same, 1 to 10. Only answer once. Wait for the dots. 1 to 10, enter once, and go.
It's getting to Jay Cruz's head, Johnny.
What?
He just commented, James Pershing, get Joe. The arrogance of that young man. Like he can command. Like James Pershing is his attack dog. But James Pershing is smarter than that, Johnny. James Pershing will get Joe when James Pershing feels like getting Joe. And Jay Cruz, have you been reading the comments? Pershing's been up my ass all night, as he usually is. Jay Cruz, look, dude, I need you to go a little higher before I break you down. You haven't gotten to that height yet. You're like somewhere between low and mid. Get to mid and high, because then I will tear your ass down. Come on now. James is a low-key legend. Okay,
we got a winner. We got a winner on the first shot. This is awesome.
It's always awesome when it's the first shot, isn't it?
It's always the first shot. So there is the. Come on, focus for now for me.
I see 8. Ocho.
There's 8.
Ocho.
There you go. And on my screen, under the dots,
a wood guy. Do I see a wood guy?
Is Jason Esser.
Hey, Jason Esser. Nice, brother. You can send that along with the wood thing I buy from you if you know, wood guys, you can throw shit in too. Don't feel that the beard companies are the only ones. You want to throw me some shit, that's good. I'm okay with that. Captain Stash, what's up, my brother? Hey, I think UBA Texas is around the corner. UBA Texas, late April, early May, Clint, because you did a great job with that. Does Joe need to be tested for pollen? Billy, I'm so old, I need to be tested for all that shit. All right. Congrats, Jason.
Oh my God.
Cruz, you got to let it be organic. I'll get him, Bubba. That's right. Put him in his place, James. Put his ass in. See, James is a comedian, bar none. He's going to get me when the moment is right. You and your fucking bull in a China shop efforts, Jay Cruz. This isn't CMU. That was last night, son. Don't you be trying your shit on my air. You can try it on Johnny's half of the air if he wants you to, but don't. I own 50% of the air right now. You see me right now? Don't be trying it on my 50%.
Oh, man. I got to chew.
All right. Good job, Jason. Sorry, Jason. I haven't had that much to drink that I'm starting to go shit. Any moment is the right moment to get you.
Any moment's the right moment.
Why doesn't Johnny? I mean, I realize I do sometimes go off of tantrums, but why doesn't Johnny get your slings and arrows?
Oh,
you know what, Johnny? Ever since Alvin was gone, you have suffered a lot less. We used to pillory you on Alvin, but ever since that poor guy died, you are good. Don't try your shit on my. That's right, Chad. That's right. He's got to get a signed agreement from Johnny Grooms if he's going to try that shit in here. That's what I got to say. It's 50-50. Better be. Jones 50% of the air and not even. See, CJ Cruz. That's how James does it organically. Organically. That's how a brilliant comedian does it, James.
Yeah. You got to get the zingers in when you can. You can't just go at it. It won't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
James knows I'm going to give him plenty of opportunities for the next hour. He's going to stick his dagger when he feels that I've got an opening.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. All right. We don't want to lose appendages like Alan. For God's sake, no, Eric. You are correct.
That was such a freak. I'm actually scarred by that. I don't know if I ever have another rodent in that cage again.
I'm thinking you need to go reptile, Johnny.
Yeah, because I can at least grow it back.
At least the tails, right? You need to do like Walt does and get one of them long-lived motherfuckers who they place on your grave and he walks off of it after you're dead. Those damn tortoises, they live forever, dude.
Yeah, they do. They live forever. I don't know about lizards because like their bacteria lives on their skin and they're like so you have to maintenance them like a lot more.
Yeah, fair enough.
So like I'm just
Fair enough.
Hey, Emo, what's up?
Emo, the cheetah god. No, he's not a cheetah god. He's a leopard god. Know your African national team mascots, boys. You want to talk soccer with Emo, you better know your shit. That man is the Democratic Republic of Congo. Tell me if I got that right, Emo. Anyway, they're the leopards, not the cheetahs.
Oh, okay.
They don't let the dots confuse you, Johnny. Those are two distinctive cats.
Yeah, they're two different cats, right? Cheetahs and leopards, yeah.
That's right, baby. I saw someone earlier say something I didn't want to just. Yes, Jason, you're just DMing. Well, hold on, Johnny. Jason Esther asked, "Am I just DMing Gary?"
Yes.
Okay.
But James, he said that shipping will be delayed. I think it was so be patient. That's what he said.
He's out of lids for, I think, the Vitality, he said.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. That's so. Wow. Gary, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's why some people might have to wait because he's out of lids and the supplier's taking a little while. James Pershing said in response to why don't people attack JG? We're not scared of Joe. Fair enough. I'm a fat teddy bear.
Oh,
JG would hunt us down. You know, you might be right there, James. James, I can't fault your logic there, brother. I cannot.
I mean, I'm not going to jail. Definitely not for any of you guys, you know. Unless like we were hanging out and somebody started some shit, then that's different. But you know what I mean?
Gary says that's a true statement, Joe. Okay, good. Eric Kennedy. Okay, hold on, Eric. Now, Eric, I love you to a degree, but motherfucker, you're wrong here, okay? Here's my stance on birthdays. At some point in life, according to life expectancy, it's about 38, scarily enough. 38 is like middle age. But at some point in life, like beyond 38, birthdays are closer to death days. If you sick, morbid fucks want to celebrate getting closer to your death, more power to you. I ain't going to do it. I'm sorry, I'm not 12 and I don't need a cake and I don't need all that shit. Just like Father's Day. You know that Father's Day was just the add-on to Mother's Day because Mother's Day is the real holiday, right? Let's be honest, boys. We're all boys in here unless Mrs. Mick is still hanging out for some reason. They just tack that Father's Day shit on there. We get shit on Father's Day. Mother's Day, you go out to the crowded restaurant and all that crap. You know, so celebrating closer to Death Day, as I like to call them at 53, no, I'm not going to celebrate that shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I just turned 38, so thanks.
hey, I don't make up the life expectancy, but you're close to middle age, Johnny.
I know, I'm getting too old for this.
You are, aren't you? Oh, Gary, yeah, I don't really celebrate my birthday. No, yeah, you did it right. It was cool. You did giveaways, you did big ass discounts. You did it right. By the way, good. You know, Gary, for doing his first stream, he was monitoring the wheels of steel quite. I felt a little influence from Ken. I could be mistaken, but that's awesome because Gary was hitting it on the right cues, and it was a good stream. I liked it. If we aren't scared of JG, it's because he never says anything dumb. Because Joe doesn't give him a chance to talk.
Oh, I say plenty dumb. Trust me. Oh my God, I will. Yeah, I put my foot in my mouth all the time. Just I don't do it publicly that much.
Emo, I'm happy with the tie for Father's Day. Really, Emo. Okay, maybe it's because you have that one gorgeous gal of yours. I got 5 motherfuckers under my belt, right? 4 of them out of my own sack. One I inherited. All right. I'm not happy with the tie for Father's Day. I don't like them half the time. I would rather them just ignore that shit. All right. But fair enough. Fair enough. I just turned 42 days ago. Captain Stash, you look good. You're not like Mick. You look very good for 42, whereas Mick looks 68. Billy Rogers, 50 next year. Figure I got less than 20 to go. Hey, Billy, we're at that place, brother. So we got to make good on that last 20. That's where I am, Billy. If I get 20, I'm happy. So I better have a damn good 20. Emo, I was listening to DMX today on my way to the gym. Prayers to him, bro. Stuff is rough. Hey, Jay Cruz, all seriousness, all kidding aside. Yeah, I read that. That's very unfortunate. He wasn't my favorite lyricist in the world, but dude knew how to get you out of your seat, kind of like get you for, do all that kind of shit. So I'm with you there.
So wait, he's in the hospital for what again? What was it?
He had a surprise heart attack and is now on life support. I don't know that he'll make it.
Oh, surprise heart attack.
Yeah.
That's insane how the body just like, hey, you may die now.
Right, because have you ever seen DMX? Yeah. Dude's like skinny picture of health. Like you look at my ass, you're like, oh, Joe had a surprise heart attack. Big surprise, fat bastard. Yes. But you look at DMX, dude has been toned his whole life. We're about the same age. He's actually a little younger than I am. But, it's genetics, I think, at a certain point.
It's like my uncle, right? If you ever see, I don't know if you ever see my uncle, but you ever see my pictures of my uncle? Like, guy's he's got a 6-pack. He's bald like me. He doesn't have a beard though. I think he has a mustache. And he's thin, he's thin. He's got a 6-pack. He's built,
Yeah.
But on the inside, around his organs, he has a lot of fat tissue around his organs, and like he goes through a lot of different health, a lot of health complications, and that's why he's so thin and all that stuff, because he doesn't eat that. He eats really lean and he works out a lot. The day he lets himself go, he'll just. And that's unfortunately that's the body type. That's the body style of the men in my lineage and my family. The day we let up on the diet and the working out, it's like instant. Yeah. You start packing on the weight, and unfortunately, that's just the way the genetics is in my family. So like I snack around here and there. I don't eat a lot, and I moderately work out 3 days a week on the bike and stuff like that. Because if I don't, I'd be huge. I'd be like a fucking monster. Like my nephew, my nephew, he's like. I don't know. He's reaching 7 feet tall. The guy's like, 300 plus pounds. He's a big kid. Like he plays football. He's a big kid. But he works out and he eats big. Like his meal at Burger King is the triple Whopper with the large, milkshake, onion rings and fries. Like that's his meal. That's he says, I got to eat big to stay big. That's how he talks. He's a big guy. Yeah. And, the day he stops, doing football and stuff like that, he'll be on 600-pound life. That's how it is in my family. So we got to stay active.
Yeah. At some point it's lifestyle. At some point it's genetics. The chat is saying it was drug induced. I don't know enough to say that's right or wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
if that perhaps happened, and who was it? Captain Stash says some heart attacks are cocaine induced, and Terps says Captain Stash had a problem with crack for years and years. I did know about that.
Oh, he had an addiction.
I didn't know about that.
That's a shame.
It is a shame.
Well,
Gary Lewis, aren't all heart attacks a surprise? I can argue with you there.
I see. Yeah, I think, all right.
But Gary, I think the severity of this one, the fact he's on life support, they're preying on him and stuff, it just seems a little dark. I hope he pulls through so he can bark at us once again.
That is kind of funny.
By the way, look at Chad Straza. My grandpa had a 6-pack until he was 75. What is he, fucking Jack LaLanne, dude? Holy cow!
My biological grandfather. This is my biological grandfather. He's from Sicily. He came over here. Did a lot of bad stuff. He was in jail for a very long time. So while he was in jail, he was bodybuilding in jail. So when he came out, he was like, 6-pack. He was doing handstand push-ups like in the middle of the room and stuff. When I first met him, he was showing off, showing how strong he was and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's he was old. I mean, he died. He's dead now, but he just died of old age. But when I first met him as a little kid, he was big. He was a big bodybuilder guy and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, here's the goal, and not to be modeling or anything, but we got a lot of 35 to 50-year-old dudes in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
My goal is all kids happy and on their way to a life where they don't need us.
Yeah.
At that point, and if I've convinced my wife to do some darker shit that she doesn't want to do currently, at that point, I'm okay if I drop off. If that's 62, 68, 7, whatever, at that point, I'm going to be 62, I think, when I retire. I want a couple of years to travel a little bit, hang out with my wife, Ari, see some things. But once I've connected all those dots, I'm good. I don't want to be like 95 on here with Johnny Grooms going, yeah, how great would that be, Johnny? If we would opt to like, okay, everything has a shelf life. Whenever therapy ends, it ends. But let's say 20 years after therapy ends, I'm like, is Johnny still alive? And I call his ass up, and we do a one-time beard therapy, and we got Gary Lewis crawling in here at like 90 or whatever the hell. How great would that be? It'd be like shit. It would be like the high school reunion gone wrong. That would be so amazing.
That would be the I don't give a fuck what I say live.
Yeah.
Like that would be like I'm old. That'd be like you're old stealing from the store while looking at the clerk at the store. Like, I'm 90, leave me alone. I'm taking these chips. Like that's the kind of life it would be. Holy shit.
That's how I try and live my life every day up to a point.
It's funny you say that because like I came to like the thought. I thought about that earlier. I said, you know what? If it's the last thing I do on this planet, and I die after, I can go feeling satisfied.
Yeah.
Like, is to get my son through high school. Yeah. From now to high school, if I can get him through high school and he graduates and all that stuff, and I feel okay that he knows how to find a job and stuff like that. Like, that is like my goal. My daughter, I'm not worried about. Like, I know she's very intelligent, she's very strong, she's very independent already, and she's 5. She does. She's amazing. She's like the perfect kid.
Yeah.
She does everything.
Girls are
herself.
good for that, dude. Girls are good for that.
I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I'm making myself peanut butter and jelly. I'm like, really? I said, you don't want me to do it for you? She says, no, I got it. I'm like, okay. Don't make a mess, She ends up making a mess, but she's 5. So, what I say. But I'm saying like that's the, I'm not worried about her. Like, I know she's going to be good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but my son, like, he's got behavioral and development issues and stuff like that. And that's why, like, Monday through Friday, when he's on school time, I'm on school time, because I'm in first grade again, right over there with him, making sure he's focused, making sure he's doing his work. When he gets frustrated, helping him out, and and he has a team of people. He's got therapists, he's got occupational therapists, he's got a teacher that helps him before hours, he's got a teacher that helps him during the day, right? And he's got me, and like we're all on him to make sure this kid fucking learns something,
Right.
And if I can get him through high school and he can fly in his own a little bit, at least I can feel satisfied if I'm on my deathbed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly.
That's like the one thing keeping me on this earth right now is this getting this kid through high school.
You son of a bitch! You're stopping me from dying.
It's just the way it is. Like you deal with the whole mental illness and depression thing, but like you say sometimes your kids save your life, and like me having that goal and that heading has really kept me here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, Sober Chef Eric, what's up, my brother?
What's up,
Chef Eric in the house. Clint, I haven't seen you for a few weeks. It's good to have you back in here, man. I know you've probably been busy or smoking cigars or some shit, but good to see you.
Yeah. They said the same thing as the oldest 2 years to go. My youngest, don't worry about. Yeah. Yep. She's the youngest. I don't worry about her.
Yeah, I heard Jeff Rice says, "Damn, I would be really old." Yeah, there were some old cracks in there. Who was saying it early? I can't go back. It was someone saying, "Damn, you guys are old." I'm like, yeah, we are. Some of us are, at least. Some of us are. Now, Bearded Troy, damn, you're old. Yeah, that's damn right. Some of us are.
Yeah. I think I caught a glimpse of beard envy today. when I was going to Walmart.
You at someone else or someone at you?
Someone at me.
Nice.
Because, yeah. I was waiting for my order because Walmart was completely backed up. And every single spot for the pickup order was full. So I'm sitting there, right? And I'm watching, Gary's live stream, and I'm brushing my beard like I do all the time. I don't leave the house without this guy right here. This is my travel. So, I'm doing my thing, I'm making sure I'm straight and everything like that. And because I just finished taking my mask off and I'm trying to fix my beard from the mask beard. And the guy next to me has got like a small goatee, small beard thing happening, like a chin strap kind of his mustache. And I caught him looking at me like staring at me like, just brushing my majestic beard. Going like that and everything like that. And I just looked at him and I just gave him the head nod and then kept watching Gary's laugh.
I started to get that, and then the masks came with COVID like last year and this year. What's I think cool about us and everyone else in this chat is we see so many gorgeous beards in our day-to-day existence that we don't really get it because we're like, yeah, there are dudes out there and they have great beards. I like my beard, but like maybe out in public, you wouldn't see a great beard and you're like, dude, nice beard. But so I don't know that I would necessarily have beard envy because I see tons of great beards, but it would be cool if somebody were like, hey, look at that old motherfucker's beard. Yeah.
I mean, there's this one guy in our town, and he's old.
See you later, Troy.
He's definitely old timer. But he drives like a Hummer. And well, not like a Hummer, but he drives a Hummer, and he has a Harley, so he wait, next time did you say yeah, almost beard guy? No, but he's got this long wizard kind of beard. And he's got a buzz cut on, and he's always wearing combat boots and like a fucking guinea tee. And he's jacked. He works out, but he's an old man. His beard's like just this long, full white, no color in it at all. That's why I call it a wizard beard, because it's like something you would see on Gandalf. Like Gandalf the white, not Gandalf the gray. And it's just huge. And like I always want to go up to him and like, do you use anything in that beard, or are you just natural? Like, but I don't want to go up to him and talk about beards. You know what I'm saying? I would feel awkward.
It's a little odd. Yeah.
But every time I see him, I'm like, I want to know. I want to know. He probably is a nice guy, but who knows? He could also be a Nazi. Who knows? In my town, it's the toss up. In my town, it's a flip of a coin. Either you're Nazi youth, or you're or you're just a regular guy. It's hard to tell. You can't really peg it in this town.
Johnny, if you go with the pickup line, like, I know this is going to seem odd, but I actually do beard stuff for my YouTube channel, and then go into what you're going to say, I bet you the reception would be strong.
He may either curse me out or,
Yeah. Sure, it's Jersey.
I just have to take it. I just have to take it because there's no way I'm going to win a fight against this guy. I mean, he's not taller than me, but yeah, I don't know. He's definitely like way more built than I am. He's just like huge, Yeah.
Gary, we covered the new bidet topic earlier, I think. Did we not, Johnny?
Yeah, there's going to be a video that's going to go live as soon as this show ends to the part 2 to my bidet saga or experience. Punch in the face or cool. That's right. You never know, I mean, I could probably see it coming and get out of the way. Pretty sure, because he has to go up because he's not as tall as me. But yeah, I would definitely run as fast as possible because if he got me, he'd probably kill me, probably break me.
Chad Straza still hanging out. Look at that.
I don't know, Chad. I don't know. Oh, you got to see this guy. He's pretty big. Like, I'm pretty sure he's much stronger than I am.
JG, can we commit to something right now? Sorry to interrupt you, but we need to do a wrestling show and get brothers like Chad. Billy has always wanted to do a wrestling show. We need to get Chad on here, Billy on here. I think we just need to do a wrestling show and just talk fucking wrestling, man. I think that would be a good summer show.
I'm definitely interested in hearing. Yeah, that sounds great. I am definitely interested in hearing like Chad's like battle stories, stories from the ring and things that happened to him and things like that, and just that I would love to. I want to do. That'd be cool.
Okay, so we're gonna make this claim right now, assuming I have fucking internet by the summer. We're gonna get at least 4, no more than 6. Chad and Billy, if you guys are down, we will pencil you in. We'll work it out. Let's try and hit June-ish. maybe early July. I know people got vacations, this and that, so we'll find a date. But I think that would be a great summer therapy episode where we talk, because we got to have a comics episode. We may need to have a movies. Summer seems like to be the cool time to do that kind of shit, because all the dads who have been with their kids, they get to relax now because their kids are chilling. Just have a couple fun themed episodes. I think that would be good. Chad Straza says, I would definitely do that.
Yeah,
Eric says
awesome.
He's down for a wrestling show. Awesome. Billy Rogers, if I'm off work, I'm down. Billy, I definitely want to get your ass on here just because we had talked about this before, and I know you really want to do it. So as we get closer, we'll talk schedules. You and I will DM, and we'll definitely make something work. For those who don't know, because I don't know how many know Chad. If you're not following the Bearded Regard, you may not know Chad. But Chad is actually legit bona fide ex-pro wrestler. All right. So Chad can talk some shit, like not bullshit, but Chad can talk about what it's like. And I'm fascinated to hear him just, get into that discussion. So that would be awesome.
I know he was on a live on IG and he was talking about it. But I feel like he didn't have the 100% floor. And I was like, I want to hear more. But you know how it is on IG when you have 4 people on, everyone's talking, there's noise. And with IG, it's like if someone makes a noise, it mutes whoever is there because it prioritizes the audio. So like there was spots where he was talking and then he got like canceled out because there was a louder voice. And I was like, damn it. So it'd be interesting to have him on and share the experiences and stuff. I want to hear that.
Mick, man, here's what I'm going to tell you. One of 2 things. One, you by all means missed that night, but Chad's an engaging personality, and him telling stories, I think just would be interesting. Even, for me, it could be like car racing, and I wouldn't like it. But if you're an engaging personality, I would love to hear the story. But go ahead. Wait, speak of wrestling, have you guys been watching Young Rock? I have not. We'll talk about it. I've been listening to it.
It's a good show. It's a good show. I like it.
It depends on if you like the historical accuracy or not. If you don't care about historical accuracy, I hear it's a good show. If you do, a little shaky.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So that's a big thing too. Devin and me versus Barbado Joe and Andy, just Andy. Topics on life. Oh shit, Jay Cruz. Well, where's Johnny Grooms? Where's Johnny Grooms? Maybe we'll say that for a grumpy old men. Seriously, Jay Cruz, hit Brian up with that. That would be good, unless you want to host it on your channel. I would love to run roughshod over your channel, go pee in the corner when you don't know, take an upper decker in your toilet. That would be awesome. Mick, you can't just shave your head that night. Exactly, Eric. I mean, no, we want Mick to do something he doesn't do 3 times daily. We'll make fun of Joe. Don't worry, Mickey. Young Rock is cool. Hey, by the way, speaking of Rock is like on a 20,000 cal diet or something a day. I saw it.
Yeah, it's insane.
Okay, pardon me, but this is where my mind goes. This is what kept me out of the really good schools. What kind of shits is that guy taking? When you look at what he is eating, like 8,000 pounds of fish and all this jazz. I like saw the list of his diet on an average day, and I'm like, what kind of shit is that guy taking?
Probably big ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I know he definitely has to have a bidet. He has to.
Oh no, Chad, it's cool. Just listening to you talk about wrestling puts me to sleep. That's great. That's great. One of the most exciting American. This is Mick, okay? And I've been trying not to do this, but Mick will go to the local, whatever the hell you call it, civic arena and watch a fucking Venezuelan circus. Not a real American circus. Not a British or Australian. What shows up at a Venezuelan circus? Can you imagine? Well, I'll tell you what. It stopped in Mick's little town, so it can't be much. He's going to go to that, but he can't attend a wrestling therapy or whatever it is. That's okay, Mick. I'm okay with that. What? I'm not even going to insult you on that. Because that's great. That's great. That is fantastic. Why don't you host another hot fucking thing on your channel? What is Young Rock? Oh my God. Billy Rogers, JG, take that. What is Young Rock?
Young Rock is the show. It's like The Rock. It's in the future, and the Rock's running for president, and he has like a guy following him around, and he's just talking about his life story growing up. And each episode, some episodes can go like when he was a teenager. Some episodes are like when he's a little kid, and there's a ton of all like a bunch of wrestlers are in that because he grew up. His dad was a wrestler. So they got Macho Man. They have the Iron Sheik, the Wild Samoans. There's a guy that plays Andre the Giant in there. And
Flair.
they just Flair's in there, right? I missed a couple of them, so I don't if I miss any, but it's interesting to watch. Again, I don't know. I'm not a wrestling historian, person like Joe's. So like, if there's something that is wrong, like not like historically accurate, I wouldn't know it. So like that's why I think I love the show. It's cool, This last episode I watched, they all got together for the battle royal and they were planning out the fight. And I think it's The Rock's grandma who runs the promotion. She's like, where's Macho? Where's Macho Man? And they're like, oh, he's with his girlfriend. And she didn't believe him. So she tracked him down at the hotel. She kicked the door in and he was like with someone who looks like Miss Elizabeth in the bed. And she was like, oh, you really were with your girlfriend. Okay. And then she just left. And that was it. She left with a broken door. Like it was
Billy, it's not on a streaming service. I think it's just network TV. What channel is that on, JJ?
I watch it on Hulu when I can. Okay, it's on
Hulu.
But it comes on after Monday. I think it comes on after Monday Night Raw. I think so.
Oh, Johnny, on that, I think WWE is doubling down. They're going to start those bios in April, and right after the bio is that series I was telling you about where they search for the WWE relics. So I think they're going to have like a 2-hour block on A&E during April to May. Or even longer. Okay. So as long as you're watching the bio, and for those in the chat who don't know who like wrestling, they're doing A&E is doing or biography or whatever it is doing 8 WWE biographies of classic guys. And then after some of them, or maybe all of them, they have a show where they are going to track down missing wrestling paraphernalia, like, Mankind's mask, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it all is.
Like the memorabilia and stuff.
Oh, Camel Cam in the house. What's up, brother? I want to check out those bios. Chad, you're right. I even want to watch a couple guys, because let's be honest here. Okay, I don't want to turn this into a wrestling therapy, because we will do that.
It's free,
but
Chad.
Ultimate Warrior, I hate him as a wrestler, right? Because all he was, as Dave Meltzer used to call him, the anabolic warrior. Okay?
I love that.
But he's a crazy motherfucker. And like Jim Hellewig was a crazy motherfucker. So I might be down to watch that shit. But he's not one of the guys I would watch when you're like, hey, they're going to do a bio on this guy. I'm like, oh, I'm down, versus this guy where I'm like, I couldn't care less. And by the way, Behind the Shadows, whatever the hell the Vice Network is, I forget what that is. That season 3 should be coming, and seasons 1 and 2 are great. I forget what that one is called on the Vice Network. Someone in the chat, let me know. I have the Hulk Hogan Blue Workout dumbbells in mint condition. Nice, Chad. I was waiting for Cam's creeper eyes after wrestling came up. Yeah, James Pershing. Yeah, you know. All right, I got Hulu. I'll check it out. NBC. Emo said NBC. There you go. Yeah, it had to be because Peacock paid Vince $1 billion to own all the shit, didn't he? Or didn't they, I should say, right? Yeah, so that makes sense. All right, so Dark Side of the Ring. Thank you, Eric. Dark Side of the Ring. All right, so we're going to transition out of wrestling, but we're going to have at least one show this summer.
That like how'd you get those? I want to know that story. Don't say it now, but you know what I mean? Like that's just,
There you go, Chad. So there's one of the many stories. We're all going to sit around like this, Chad, while you tell the stories on the. We may have to do 2 wrestling episodes just because one might be the Chad Straza show because,
Next thing you know, there's a knock on Chad's door. Here's the film crew. They're filming an episode to get those dumbbells back. You know what I'm saying? Because the show you were talking about, like that sounds like something that they would go after,
Hold on, 2 things. Emo. Sorry. I have not. I know that Bobby Lashley just is a beast. And unfortunately, Emo, too nice a guy. I wish he were a little had a little more edge to him, like in real life, not on screen. But that's great that he's in. Ric Flair, the one with the square one that has all the little flags around it. I love that belt. Healthy Bearded. I don't care what Chad or Joe says. HBK was the greatest performer of all time. I'm glad you put it that way. Behind the scenes, asshole. On the screen, as far as like selling and doing all that shit in his prime, yeah, you can't touch Michaels. He and Flair. 7 episodes on Hulu, right, Billy? It's been going on a while. I listen to Jim Cornette's 2 podcasts, and they talk about it once a week. So that's how I'm not watching but that's how I have found out about it. And Cornette is a historian. Camel Cam, there you go, name drop. Cornette is a historian, and so he talks a lot about why it's factually wrong. If you can put that to the side and just enjoy the episodes as they are, more power to you.
All right.
Eric Kennedy is asleep. Fuck you, Eric. Jay Cruz, I knew I liked you respectfully. Bearded Cheesehead, we are both doing well as can be. Camo Cam, Jim Cornette sucks. Yes, I know. And that's that. Okay, so I'm caught up there.
All right.
Holy cow. Oh, wait. We've got more giveaways, right, Johnny?
Yeah, we have 3 more giveaways.
3 more. Today. Let's give some shit away.
Let's do another giveaway. This is for the brand new scent of the month that was just released today. It's called Beard Watch. It is a bottle of oil. Winners will message Chesapeake on IG. And we're going to keep the number range. We'll keep 1 to 10. But wait for the dots, of course. Only enter once. Jason Esser won the second bottle. Bushy Beard won the first bottle. So I haven't seen Bushy in here in a while, or Jason, so they may be gone. So again, if you win, because since we have 3 more giveaways, if you win, you're not eligible for any more. No, double winners, because we want to give everyone a chance to win. So there you go. All right. So hang on here. I'm gonna put the dots up in here in the chat. Okay, the scent of the month is Captain Sash is asking. It's called Beard Watch. It is coconut, lime, and oud, right?
That is correct. Those are the 3 main.
Coconut, lime, and oud is the 3 main fragrances. Okay, number range 1 to 10. After the dots go, only enter once and go. Only enter once, 1 to 10.
Chad, I'm going to agree with you, but I heard he was an unholy dickhead behind the scenes. Billy, yes, Cornette is raw, but it's awesome. But you're right. Chad, Dynamite Kid he wound up in a wheelchair. He did crazy shit, but the guy, I guess, was a bully and a prick behind the scenes, et cetera, et cetera. All right. We got a lot of numbers rolling. Oh, Mrs. Mick is either come back or is still in here. Hello, the lovely Mrs. Mick. I apologize to you for your marriage selection. You know what? Mrs. Mick, she's a lovely woman. I've seen her live. And she just had a bad moment. She just had, I don't know what it was. I don't want to disparage you, Mrs. Mick. It could have been foreign substances, but wow. I love Mick, but that was a bad moment for you, my sister. Okay.
We have a winner. Where are my dots? Awesome.
Mrs. Mick will agree with me.
Okay. There's a number. And the winner on my screen is Mr. Pershing.
Hell, James Pershing. Good for you, brother.
All right.
Good for
James,
you.
Just hit up Chesapeake over there in IG. James Pershing.
I'm checking, Chad. I'm checking. Oh, there you go, JG. That's for JG. Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill. What is that referencing? Referencing?
Sorry.
Yes, Chad. Yes, a piece of shit. But Wrestling Untouchable, right? It's kind of one of those things where you have to divorce yourself, the artist, from the person, right? We get a lot of that in literature. I personally am not a fan of Ernest Hemingway as a writer or as a person. A lot of people think he was a great writer. I think he was kind of a dickhead. That influences my take on him. But yes, Chad, and we can talk that more sometime this summer soon. It's going to be so fun to have this wrestling thing. Woohoo! Thanks, everybody. Yeah, James Pershing gets himself some peak. Not that he deserves it. He just fucking lucky guessed. But He gets some, and that's all that we have. Yeah, Disney. Hey, listen to Disney Beardsman. He was part of the panel that Gary had try out to send the month, so he was up there live. So he actually has it and can tell you about it.
The lime in this scent is really great. Definitely one of the best coconut limes I've ever smelled. Oh, wow.
Mrs. Mick was on when she fell for the yardstick. God, I don't want to keep going to this, but damn. Okay, let's be honest. I love Billy. The harder I hammer you, the more I love you. The only reason I don't hammer JG all the time is because we do a damn show together. But if it were me and someone else and JG were in the chat every week, I'd be hammering JG, okay? The harder I hammer you, the more I love you, right? I have just got some shit to say about Mick right now, but you know what? I'm going to tighten those reins. I'm going to tighten those reins, baby. We're not going.
A
complaint for someone else's good fortune. That's because it's you, James. That's because it's you, baby. Who's a great cigar smoker, Stash? Mick? James? I missed that. Who's a great cigar smoker? Pro wrestler, dude? Who is that?
Oh, did you see? I think Hustle. He had a whole, like, I think it was a box of Monte Cristos.
Oh, Hustle.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
Disney Beardsman, you need to look to the left of me on your screen. Because even though I'm 50-50 here, Johnny's got all the coins. So you need to talk to that man.
Let's see. Was he here in the beginning?
Chad, it means the same thing in America too, brother. You was not here in the beginning. By the way, Johnny took a snapshot early in the chat, just so you all know. Johnny took a snapshot early in the chat. There it is.
There it is.
And whoever's in that snapshot is getting a coin. So those of you that were hanging out with Gary Lewis and enjoying his birthday, that's great. No. That's great. That's great.
Say like that. Don't say it like that.
I'm saying it like that. That's great.
It's messed up. No, it's not.
I am fucked up, John. And Johnny, you've been doing this for almost 2 years. You don't know by now?
No, I didn't say that. I said that's not what that's not why I did. It's just like because like it was just a low like
Hemingway
6 people like at the beginning, and I was like, wow. Usually we have a little more than that. So so then
Johnny, this is raw truth. That's what people come to this chat for, is raw truth. Hemingway, great cigar smoker. Yes, Captain Stash. Socially bearded. I killed for a coin. I have 2 coins. I have 1 already, and I don't get 1. Well, actually, they go into a stack. But once you started espousing the fucking circus cows, you might as well have joined the Flat Earth Society at that point, Billy, because or fucking Val or Jake or whatever the hell your name is. At that point, you're like, oh, really? That we're gonna believe in circus cows? By the way, James Pershing mentioned circus cows, and he was positive for them. So I'm actually a little pissed off he won. I was with the kiddos. Redo the screenshot. She said. 150 and I'll sell you mine. Oh, beard code, you son of a bitch. Devin, you son of a bitch. That's like the guys that win. They win the rings for like winning the Big Ten and they sell them on eBay. Devin, you
it's like the guys that win beard product giveaways and they sell them on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, Devin. I used to like you. That ended. Billy Rogers, I won the coin the first night. Do I get a real one or just virtual? See Johnny Grooms.
What?
Is there anyone who deserves that ice cream coin? It's me. Okay, Disney. I get that argument. You are a big proponent of that fan. Really, if there's anyone that deserves that ice cream coin, it's James Pershing, because he's the one that came up with the whole idea. All right, James Pershing. It wasn't Johnny or me. Check your beard therapy trivia. Johnny or me didn't do it. I was off screen doing something, and James asked Johnny the question about the ice cream. Then I came back on screen. They asked me, and that's when I admitted to being the one to eat the poop, and then that started that can of worms. The earth is flat. Oh, God, I love McMahon. You know what's funny, Johnny, is people see us in chats and stuff and probably think me and McMahon just hate each other because of the way we go off on each other. I like and when I'm in the chat and Mick's on the screen, I will light his ass up and vice versa. But I love that man. I come to this chat to hear opinionated old assholes. Wait a second, Johnny's not that old. Give their 2 cents on every topic known to man, not for brutal honesty. Get it right. College kids have to find a hustle. Fair enough. Fair enough, Dev. Fair enough. Oh, Jason Esser is still in the house. My bad, Jason. I thought you were gone. We all get a coin for subbing to JG YouTube, or J Cruz has to unsub from all 9 of his accounts. Wait, there's people that win our giveaways and sell it on Facebook. Yeah, Pete.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah, if you're not being ironic here, Pete, that's a legit thing, and I think it's shitty. I think
they get brand new combos and they sell it at a discount because they're not paying anything for it. They're not paying shipping or anything like that. So it's just like you get this combo and then they resell it and they just pay what is it like $2 to $4 to ship it out. So $2 to $4 out of their pocket and they're getting 20 to 30 in their in their account. So it's a thing. It happens.
Eric Kennedy. Oh, you're finally catching on after almost 2 years. You're right. It's called misanthrope. I hate everyone. By the way, and I know all you guys know this because you've all been here a while, but let's just reiterate based on this topic we're just talking about. Whenever an owner gives shit away because he's on whomever's channel or he likes someone, that owner is taking a loss, okay? Yeah. That's one of the reasons that Johnny and I have never sought out owners to do giveaways. If owners pop up and want to do a giveaway because they're feeling good or what have you, great. We love that.
Yep.
But when owners do giveaways, they're taking one in the guts for this. So for people to go take that giveaway and sell it, that's to me, that's fucking low because it's hurting everyone else who could win that giveaway and maybe not have as much money, and it actually helps them and their beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that really pisses me off that there's a secondary giveaway market.
I just got an idea. And maybe too much. I don't know. But the companies that do giveaways and give out giveaway items should have labelless generic giveaway containers. The regular containers from the company, right? Just no label on it. And maybe like the profile name, maybe just the profile name. Like if you won vintage, you get maybe written on there or something, that doesn't really cost the company that much. A Sharpie on a freaking on tape says vintage. Boom, that's it. And that's the giveaway. That would probably nix that in the bud because who's gonna buy that? Like I wouldn't buy that. Like I wouldn't buy a tin that just says vintage. You don't know what the hell is in it. Was in there. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Maybe it could be a deterrent. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chad. A trade is a trade. If you win a giveaway and you don't like it, and someone else has got something, I'm okay with a trade. A trade is because then we'll just Gary's in here. Well, then because I'm like I got some vintage, I'm like I'm not gonna wear this shit because it's got a shitty fucking name. So I want to trade it, and maybe I want to get some other. Maybe we do a straight Chesapeake trade, or we do another company. The point is, it's going to a new home that's going to love it.
Yeah, it's going to use it. It's really going to use it.
Use it. Yes, it's not just going for capitalistic greed. And I realize that money makes the world go round. I get all that, but at the same point, these guys, and now I'm going to pick on Gary the right way here. Guys like Gary give a shit ton away. Clint was in here, and Clint gives a shit ton away. These guys are giving shit away, and people are selling it. It just bugs me. It just bugs me. I saw a customer sell items. I sent him free because the post office. See that Gary, that's I would just want to. Yeah, and you got that motherfucker's address. You need to send some. I don't want to say that. I'm gonna sit back. And people wonder why refunds or exchange don't happen with me much anymore. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Man. It's messed up.
Yeah, Jeff, that's where I am. I just give shit away if I don't like it. Never would sell it. Yeah. Whether I used it once, like in the old days in a review, if I used it for review purposes and I didn't like it, okay, so you got partially used stuff, or if I bought it, took a sniff, used it. I get all of that, but I don't know. It just
I've done trades, and I've given away stuff that I'm never gonna get to, I'm never gonna use. But most of the time I bought it. Like I really don't win giveaways. I really enter giveaways because I have so much. I'm like, I don't need another set. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when I buy stuff that when I see it, I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. I want it, and I get it. I don't need any of it. I got enough beard products for the next fucking 10 years over here, you know.
Mhm.
And that's just here. That's not even upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So
It just pisses me off because depending on what stream you go to, you're seeing a new guy. I imagine if you go to the bigger streams like Dancing on Monday night, you might be seeing a lot of new guys. All right.
Yeah.
And the fact that there are owners who might be a little more reticent to give away. I mean, Barbados Joe 2 years ago would have loved to have won those giveaways. Okay. Nowadays, like Johnny just said, it's not so big a deal because I have so much shit. But there are guys out there who aren't doing reviews, who might have a small beer budget every month because they need the money. So I don't know, I don't want to get on this whole thing too, but I just think it's shitty. Thank you to the owners who do giveaways, even if they're getting fucked by them, because it is. I recognize that it's a great service, and you guys are taking it on the chin. Every oil and every combo and every butter that leaves your place that no one paid for.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I do my giveaways for my channel, the companies are not going to know I'm doing giveaways because I'm going to be buying all of it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was meaning to say this on the show. It's a huge. And I really just got me today. What made me so pissed about it. You know when you go shopping and you have the plastic bags?
Yeah.
And then you collect those plastic bags and you put them inside another plastic bag because you use them like for the garbage cans and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
You know when you have I don't know 2,000 plastic shopping bags and they're all in a box. Like, why do we have all these plastic bags? So I got so angry at the amount of plastic bags I had that I took them all and I put them in another plastic bag and I threw it in the garbage.
We do that here too. If I get too many damn Walmart bags, I'm tossing that shit.
I was like, why do we have all these plastic bags? Like, what the
Yeah, and then if you should, we keep ours under a kitchen sink, and if you should get a sink leak, then they're all fucking destroyed anyway. You know what I mean? I want to say this because I know I see Gary and Stash in a number of. The good thing about you guys is, and like Tyson from Copper Johns, and really those are the three that come to the top of my mind, is you see enough of these dudes that you know who the legit dudes are and who aren't. So you could sit there and say, fucking James Pershing won a giveaway. I know he's not going to sell that shit, but I bet he is. I know he's not going to sell that shit, all right? However, when you see, Joe Dick the Ragman or whatever fucking getting your giveaway, you might be a little like, and I get that. I totally get that. You can recycle them all. Oh, Eric. Okay. You know what, Eric? As we both know, we're close in age. I'm a child of the 70s. Give a hoot, don't pollute, all that shit. I'm not recycling shit. All right. I fuck recycling. All right. You know why? Because I'm going to die soon. I already made this point. Leave it to the next two generations to recycle. And
all the stuff you think that you're recycling, a lot of it doesn't even go to the recycling center. Like, you can't recycle a lot of stuff that a lot of stuff that you get that you think is recyclable. I mean, cans are the only thing that are really, like, I know for a fact they are recyclable, but a lot of plastics, that food containers and stuff like that, they're not recyclable. They end up getting sorted and put in the trash, in the normal trash. So, yeah.
And Chad Straza has a great comment if you want to look at it.
I see it. Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you're going to sell beard product, go to a local sperm bank. It's more enjoyable. You take the edge off and you get more money, I would bet. Do that. You need a degree for that. You need a college degree. This is assuming you have a college degree. You can't just can't just donate. Yeah. You can't just be some uneducated person going in there and donate sperm. You got to have a degree for that. What kind of elitist shit is that? I mean,
because like people who are selecting the women that are selecting the samples, they want they want I guess prime choice of whatever is in. I don't fucking know, man. Look, this is the guy. I was looking to see how I make extra money. This is the thing. You gotta. I don't have a college degree. I got certificates, and they're not the same.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well. Okay. So sell your blood because anyone will take that plasma.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Blood. Oh yeah. Blood. Yeah.
But with Clint and Gary as my witness, as I do have a college degree. I will sell my spermatozoa because they are fully kicking, baby. Trust me. Before I sell a Captain Stash or Chesapeake Beard product, that's my. If I should win one in the future, boys, that's my claim to you. That is my one-on-one verbal contract with you. I will and take care of it that way rather than sell your fine product.
See, there you go, Eric.
Joe, best comment of the night. Who knows, Josh? You know, I've had a little bit of water right now. Who knows which one that was? Kennedy, either a pork roll sandwich or some of that Circus Cow's milk that's hitting the market soon. Oh. Look at what James said, though. He said a pork roll sandwich, not a Taylor ham sandwich.
It's pork roll. Gary, unfortunately, I don't know if the amount of degrees you have maybe. I don't know. You know,
yeah, if you were teaching, Gary, though, those might help you. But being a beard product producer and government employee, I don't know.
No, the point is he has a degree. He can donate.
Oh,
yeah. He wants to know if we get more money because he has 4 degrees.
Hey, Gary, if you can knock out 4 knots in a day at your age, I would try. Just cause. Who knows what they've got? Who knows what they've got as assistants in each place to help you knock one out? I would. Hell yes. You can say, I've got 4 degrees. Give me all the Asian porn you have, please, because that's going to assist me. It's really going to assist me, but I don't know what your thing is, Gary. Hopefully it's not Shiza porn out of Germany. We're going to have to sever our relationship if it is. Terps. Oh, shit, Terps. Wait a second, Terps. Okay, Terps. Now, hold on now. It's the Maryland Terrapins, shortened to Terps. I assumed, wrong on me, that you lived in Maryland. How did you come up with the name of Terps? Did you used to live in Maryland? But you're a Jersey boy. I'm telling you, man, Jersey's got a lot of clout in this community, Johnny Grims.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of Jersey dudes in this community.
Yeah.
They do.
Joe, you got yellow fever.
Joe, I will send you donated kids some beard products. Well, you know they should be able to grow one, right, Clint? So there you go. Joe got yellow fever. That's a fact. I call it Mandarin Delight. It's a little more positive. Terps is for terpines. I like. Oh, okay, Terps. Right on. See, there you go again. That was my assumption. I hear Terps. I think is short for terrapins. There we go. Nice, Terps.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Terps, if you're on Instagram. I don't see you. Maybe it's just because I don't follow you. But the pork roll Taylor ham debate on Instagram right now is hot and heavy. Although I got to say, pork roll is winning. There's just too many pork roll dudes out there.
Definitely winning this one.
And if I were a Jersey guy, I'd be going pork roll too. You know,
there's very few Taylor ham people on there, but the people that are Taylor ham are very loud about it. Like they love to scream about it.
You know what I feel bad about? And he's not been in here tonight. Jersey Ron. I love Jersey Ron to death, but he's a Taylor ham guy. Like Joe, I can see, but consensual Koresh is on the Taylor ham tip. Oh my God. I'm on there. Okay, Terps. Terps, I'm going to follow you, brother. In fact, I'm going to do that right now, Terps. Because I like the cut of your jib, mister. I'm going to do that right the fuck now. That's how I roll. Let me see what the hell we're going with right now. Oh, Last Looks Grooming hit me up. Oh, look, G-Lou sent me well, he didn't send me. He posted an Instagram photo. He's looking very sprightly. Gary, what are you, like 42 now? 43? Something like that? I think I know. I think he's in his 30s still.
I don't know if he. I didn't watch all the stream, but.
But holy shit, Terps! Is that your beard? Jesus Christ, this guy's beard goes down to his cock. Are you serious, Terps?
Oh my God.
That's either like some 19, like his beard looks like it could be from his. Okay, let me restate. His Instagram photo looks like it could be from the 1800s. If that's him, that is a gorgeous, long ass beard. Chris. Terp's name is Chris.
I don't think that's actually him. I think that's a picture of a guy's beard.
Nah, okay. All right, Terps. Good.
Yeah.
That looks like a 19th century photo. Gary's old as shit. Here's the thing. I know I've got at least a decade on Gary. So when Josh Rick says that, what's he thinking of me? By the way, did anyone see, if you're not following Russ Young, you're missing good dancing videos. Russ Young cranked out a good dancing video recently. I just wanted to let y'all know that.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. Follow Follow Russ on Instagram, and he was happy about not being at work. I'll tell you that. Do we care? I care, Gary. If that's about your age, I care. I care.
I don't care.
I'm thinking you're looking. I always like to do that. How old does he look versus how old is he really? I mean, McMahon.
We all look. I know, right? Yeah, McMahon's like the youngest one out of everybody, but you know,
not in a photo.
Not in a photo, yeah, exactly. But I bet if we all like shaved and we all stood next to each other without beards, how old would we? I know, like when I shave,
yeah,
instantly 10 years younger, immediately.
Yeah,
like it's like I'm a kid again. It's great.
TikTok, yeah. Thank you, Russ. No, I'm with you, Johnny. When you lose the facial hair, you lose some years.
Oh yeah. No, you gain years. Like you lose years. You're right. You
lose years. Except for me, I just look like a fucking turtle. I may be old as shit, but I don't fake flex on charity streams, and I don't forget how to speak when I'm live. Look at that, Gary. That's like Helen Reddy's song. I am woman, hear me roar. Gary Lewis. That's a mission statement, not from Chesapeake, from Gary Lewis. You're all old farts, says Beard Code. Fucking Devin, man. Fucking Devin. Didn't he do something I was upset about early? You know, he was selling shit, his side hustle.
Yeah.
Devin, you are a young strange
weirdo. You are a young strange weirdo.
By the way, coming up, along with Captain Stash on United Beards of America, Colorado, if you for some reason are a Beard Code fan, Devin's on there with me, brother. He has some nice things to say about his home state, so that'll be fun to watch too. My baby fat and immaturity make me look. I'll tell you what, Eric, you're right. You do look younger than you are, for sure, dude. And you don't have a lot of gray in your beard. So you look as close as we are in age compared to how we look together. You look way younger. For sure.
I had a picture of my dad to show you guys. My dad is like 65 years old, and he doesn't look older than, I don't know, 40, 30 late 30s, 40s. Because he's been taking care of his skin since he was very young. I recently went over to my parents' house, and I took video of all his skincare products. He uses a whole different, like, he's on another level, like, of skincare. Like it's unbelievable. Everything I do doesn't hold a candle to this man's routine. It's insane. But he looks like stupid young, and he's 65.
Longtime viewers, you've just mentioned this a few times in the past. So you like model your skincare after that because he looks so good.
Yeah, I that's why I got into it. I got into taking care of my skin and all that stuff. And he always said sunblock. He said, don't get a skin moisturizer that doesn't have sunblock in it.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, the sun is awful for you. And he doesn't use alcohol is a big thing that dries out your skin. So a lot of his products don't have alcohol in it.
Yeah.
He's got some expensive stuff too. Like some of these serums, they're like $80 a bottle. This is a little ass bottle. It's like $80.
Well, Johnny, you just said he looks 2 or 3 decades younger than he is. So
yeah.
Money well spent, I guess.
It's unbelievable. Like it's
Terps, the young guy, and he's not really that young. He's not like Beard Code young, but the younger guy who's from Jersey is healthy bearded, Jay Cruz. Jay Cruz is from Jersey, and he's a younger guy. He's in his early 30s. Code, we need to get you on the TTU basketball team. I don't know about that. I make every single daily decision I encounter by thinking about how Joe would handle it.
What would BJ do? WWBJ.
Now, see, James, that joke would have played so much better if Jay Cruz were still with us. But see, Jay Cruz is fair weather. He's going to be around for the fucking 5 Chesapeake giveaways. He's not going to be around for this kind of shit where we have real man talk. All right. So good on you, James Pershing. Fountain of Youth. Cruz is 13. How does he feel, Johnny? Jack Black serum is $60. I use Jack Black and Black Wolf now, says Pete White.
How does he feel? What do you mean, how does he feel? How's my dad feel? My dad feels
I'm
good.
assuming that's what Pete is
saying.
saying.
Yeah, no. Also, not only skincare, but he's been working out since high school. He lifts weights every day. He runs on the treadmill every day. Like, it's an addiction. It's insane. He can't go to sleep unless he does his workout. So, yeah.
Beard Code, I'm a KU fan. How does that feel, Code? By the way, Code, since this is a non-ball busting question, Are you like me? Code plays basketball, for those who don't know. Are you like me? And whenever you see Gonzaga in the Final Four or the title game, do you just know to go for the other team? I swear to God, that team cannot win a big game ever. Baylor, and no offense to Baylor and Stash, geographically, I think you're closer to Baylor than maybe to Dallas, but Baylor. And Gonzaga was undefeated, if I'm not mistaken, and they can't. Gonzaga will never win the big one, whether that's a Final Four game, which they obviously have by the fact that they went to a couple national championships, or the national championship. They're just not going to do it.
You're talking basketball, like college basketball?
Yeah, college basketball.
Okay,
I knew
what you were talking about.
Yeah,
the only reason why I connected those dots is because of Code. That's it. Because of Devin. Because of Devin. If it wasn't for Devin like being in here, I would be like, who are you talking about?
Well, Johnny, you had Gonzaga, who has traditionally been a very good team, but choked. But they get very far over the past decade. They get to the tournament, they get to the Elite Eight or the Final Four or the Sweet 16. They get very far. Then you have a team from Texas, Baylor, which is known as a medical school.
Oh, this is schools. These are not players.
Yeah. The March Madness. These are college basketball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like individual players. I was like,
no. Gonzaga is a college in Washington. Baylor is in Texas. Baylor has never won basketball. Never. The Baylor and Gonzaga faced each other in the national championship game, and Baylor wins because Gonzaga, as good as they are, they play in a weak conference, number one, and Baylor plays in a good conference. But Gonzaga always chokes at the end. Billy Rogers, good to see you, brother. Thank you for hanging out. Well done, steak. Just piss on your food and throw it away. Chad Straza. Okay, Chad. The wrestling show is now in flux because I can't agree with you.
Oh, you eat the well steak?
I like the well done steak. This is one of the things that connects me to Dev because he and I both like a well steak.
When I was eating steaks, it was always medium. You know, I would never do medium well or medium rare, just medium. It had to be medium. That was it.
Yeah. I'll do a medium well if I'm feeling frisky, but I won't go down to a medium.
Oh.
Sorry.
There was a point in time where I would eat the steaks and I'd be like, I used to be like excited to see the juices come out.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh yeah, look at all that. I was like, even to be bloody. I was like,
yeah. Chad Straza, medium rare all the way. But Chad, remind me, you're Ontario, right? You're Ontario. I was going to say, if you're from one of the western provinces, that's where they had like Calgary, Alberta or something like that, I would see that you would get into that cattle. You guys need to try HP. What are you laughing at, Johnny? Joe may be old, but he knows how to eat steak. Let's take food advice. James, you are on fire. See, James, and drop this in the group chat, please, James.
I got
this. This is why you don't try and command comedy. It happens when it fucking happens. You are absolutely right, James.
Saskatchewan.
Well, Saskatchewan is one of those cow provinces, right? Here's how I look at Canada, Chad. Vancouver, which is its own element. Then you have all those fucking cold plains provinces where you have all the cows. Then you get to the eastern side, like, Montreal, Ottawa, and all that. And then you have all those. So I think of like Saskatchewan as one of those cow provinces. Now tell an ignorant American how wrong he is. We had Oz on here. I think Oz was on. I think Oz was Saskatchewan as well. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember. I would have to go back and check that out.
If Canada were, they were more important, we'd know. 51st state.
Man.
Prairie country. Yep, tipping cows is a thing here. Well, it's obviously a thing in Oklahoma, too. Chad Straza. Because if anyone's going to have a circus cow, it's fucking Canada, because they don't get the top rate shit.
Oh, yeah. Is there circus cows in Canada?
Chad Straza, have you ever heard of or seen a cow as an accepted circus animal? That's what I want to know. Chad.
Was he in the show?
Yes.
That's what I'm meaning. Like as like a like the horses and the giraffes and the elephants. Right. Have you seen a cow under the big top?
Chad Straza, you're right, baby. But here's the thing, Chad. all your big cities are close to the American border. All the shit north of that is just shit. Even your nation thinks of it that way. There's just like, oh, it's just that cold shit. But you put all the big cities close to us, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Never
silly talk.
Silly talk.
That's right. That's right. That's right. See? Yeah.
No animals in circuses and too progressive animal cruelty. James, you are a conundrum, dude, because you will say it's a problem in this state, or sorry, in this nation, but you will say that, oh, no, it doesn't happen in Canada. You are a conundrum. That's good.
Oh, man.
That's good shit. All right, 1025. Johnny, are there any more giveaways? Is there? Oh, look, suckers, it's just me. Baba Doe Joe. Where did Johnny Grooms go? Circus cows matter. Eric, fuck that shit. Yes, the big cities are true facts, indeed. Oh, you're back.
No,
Damn it,
I don't know what happened.
My own show.
My StreamYard like immediately just like crapped out. I had to open up another window. I'm gonna just open one up and
ooh, you went dark there. There you go.
As precautionary measure. Oh, really? Did I?
You went dark. Yeah. When you did that, you went a little dark, like the screen.
Because I'm opening up another tab so I can, just in case that happens again, I can just quickly jump into StreamYard on another tab. That was weird. My screen said, "Oh snap," and that was it. I was like, "The fuck's going on?"
James Pershing is hammering this Johnny don't talk shit. So I'm going to have to come back with the James can't drink shit next week. Well, no. Ken is next week. Okay, here's what I want to say because we're at 10:26. Johnny, what time do you want to end tonight? 10:30 good, or do you want to go?
Yeah, 10:30 is good. 10:30 is good.
Okay. So next 2 weeks. Next week is Bluegrass Bearded. Ken is going to be on here. The following week is going to be OG Therapy. Now, what does OG Therapy mean? It means the guys that have been with us the longest and the most consistently. So let me see if I can get all this right. Who's going to be on this screen?
Oh, wait. Oh, we can't end now? We still have 2 more giveaways to do.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. We'll go 10:45. I'll say this, and then Johnny will do his giveaway.
Yeah, we'll do the giveaways. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Johnny and I usually never allow more than 4 on a screen, but for OG Therapy, we're going to allow 8. So here's going to be on OG Therapy. Straight bearded Rob Acker is going to be on. James Pershing, who lights me up on the weekly, is going to be on. Eric Kennedy, who also likes to light me up on the weekly, is going to be on. Brett Berlin is going to be on. How about half of Beard Mana, the bearded zebra? Scott is going to be on.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then we have one more who I do not remember at this time because the water is flowing. But there's one more, and I am ashamed of myself for not remembering. There's one more long-time viewer that will be on with us, and me and JG. That's in 2 weeks. OG Beard Therapy. Do not miss that show. That's going to be a shitload of fun. That is going to be a shitload of fun. All right, JG.
Okay. Wait. Joe's. I don't get it.
See you, Clint. Thanks for stopping by and hanging with us tonight.
Okay, so
Eric is picking up on this shit. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know. So for the giveaway, I changed the number range. So only answer once. The number range is from 10 to 20. Wait for the dots. Only answer once and go 10 to 20. That's
10 to 20.
10 to 20. That's the range.
Russ Young. No, Mick was actually later to the show, believe it or not. Oh, that Mick. Redbeard Ryan. He's the other guy. Redbeard Ryan. Eric Kennedy. Can we mute you? I'm going to tell you something, Eric. I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to let you all guys carry that shit. James Pershing. He won once. 97. Very good. Hey, Adrian Duarte. Adrian was hot. He won some peak in the other stream. Gary Bowman hanging out still. Jeff Rice hanging out still. Nice, boys.
All right, we
Eastside Chris.
A winner. We got a winner.
We got a winner. Where are we at? Are we low 20s right now? Yeah, 22. That's good odds, guys. It's like 50%. Chirps McTavish. What do we got? I can't see it, John. 12. Oh, if it's Eric Kennedy, I swear to God, I am not coming on this stream ever again. Oh, Eric Kennedy. What is... Oh, you go. God damn you, Eric Kennedy.
He's like the fourth one. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, I'm talking shit on Eric, and the man gave his last giveaway that I know of to me. So good for you, Eric. I hope you like coconut, lime, and oud. The guys tonight, this is legit, Eric. I'm not busting balls here. The guys tonight on screen who Gary sent that shit to were all very, very complimentary of it. So if you like that profile.
These 5 are courtesy of oh my God, what's wrong with me? Shit. Chris said that channel to be named later.
Why did he give away on our show and not his? I know he bought a shit ton of them.
I don't know. He got 5. He said I got 5 to give away, and so this is all on.
Chris, thank you.
You're just contacting Gary for the oil. But the person that actually purchased the 5 bottles is Chris from channel to be named later, TCTBNL. Did I get that right?
What a nice, you got that right. You did get that right.
My God, it's a miracle. I never get that right. I always say some weird jumble of letters whenever I say it.
He purchased 10 tonight. Chris, if you watch and you're this far into this show, thank you, brother. Thank you. Eric Kennedy, awesome. Thank you. Fuck you, Joe. I wouldn't have it any other way. See you, Disney. Thank you, brother. I know 5 in comes Chris. Oh, what else? Yeah, I think I might order a second bottle because coconut oud is going to hit so hard. Good for you, Terps.
That's just funny.
Yeah, it is very kind of Chris. Chad, you're right. And James, yeah, you're right. I mean, he's a big Chesapeake fan, is Chris. All right, here's the last one.
This is the last giveaway, and it'll be a send-off.
We will end therapy after this one, shortly after this one.
Okay. New number is picked. Same number range, 10 to 20. Enter once. Wait for the dots, of course. And that's only just for me because, you know what I mean? All right. 10 to 20. Enter once and go.
You're welcome, Pete. Send Chris a quick DM if you win tonight on here because he's the one that made this possible. Yeah. And that's awesome of him. Yep. That would be great if you send him a quick DM.
Oh, man.
All right.
Blue. She said blue. Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Oh, we are going to have fun in 2
come
weeks.
On.
We're going to have 2. Oh, God, it's going to be fun in 2 weeks. I just know it. I've got a few questions I want to ask everyone on here. It's going to be a good show.
Cool. I got to write some up myself. All right. So no winner.
Nobody? No winner.
No winner. I'm not changing the number. So.
All right. New dots.
Range, new dots. Number range is the same, 10 to 20. Not changing the number. So you have your chance now. Take a good look.
There you go, amateur Sherlock. What's up?
And go.
Wait for the dots. And you waited, and here we go.
We got a winner. We got a winner.
Someone's like, wait a second.
A quick winner. Just quick.
Is it that college-educated boy out of Kansas right now?
Just waiting for...
or is it the cheesehead? Because and it's Terps. I think everyone clued in on the number. It's what Johnny has in his screen, but I got cheesehead on mine.
Oh no, I have
if that's the right number. I don't even know the number.
Come on.
Can't see Johnny. 14, yes. Oh wait, Chad Straza is ahead. Did Chad win?
Come on. I want people to see it.
Yeah, I see it. I think we saw it. There it is. There it is right there. Dip it a little bit. 14 is the number. I saw it on Johnny's screen. Chad Straza. Chad Straza. A bunch of you guessed 14. Good on you. Chad Straza, the knucklehead, as I like to affectionately call my Canadian brothers. The knucklehead wins it. Good for you, Chad.
All right.
Good for you, my man.
All 5 winners for tonight was the first one, Bushy Beard, second one, Jason Esser, third one, James Pershing, fourth, Eric Kennedy, and 5, Chad Straza. Those are the winners for tonight.
And give TC, well, it's Chris Ferenstock, but TC, now I've got to stop, Johnny. The channel to be named TCTBNL is how you'll find him on Instagram because I don't know why, he's just a good fucking dude. He provided them. He's going to be sending me some meat and a cool drinking horn soon, and I'll be unboxing that on a Therapy Live.
Cool.
Meat is now his new hobby, making meat, and so I'm excited. So, Chris, a great guy. Thank you very much. JG, last comments?
Real quick before for the winning, if you're not sure, DM Chesapeake, and he asked that to be patient with the shipping, and that's it. That's all I got. My new video is going to go live as soon as this stream ends. So that's what I have going on, and who knows what tomorrow may bring? Who knows?
Oh wait! Hold on. Ha! Healthy Bearded, I won a coin tonight. No, you didn't. Pete White, he won a gift card. He's not greedy, so Chad is going to pay it forward to Pete White. Thank you, Chad.
Okay.
Pete,
okay.
you hit up Gary. You know how this goes, Pete. You're a veteran.
Let me just
thank you, Chad. Chad, I can't wait to get you back on screen again, brother, and talk some wrestling with you. Pete? Cruzman, of course he did, James. It was a freaking giveaway. Duh. I swear to God. You know what happens to Cruz? Cruz hears giveaway, throws in a number, waits to the end. Then he goes into fucking deep sleep like an alien. He goes into that deep sleep shit. Then he hears giveaway again, and then he pops up, drops it. That's how Cruz does. That's exactly how Cruz does.
You have to see what other lives are happening right now. That's how
Cruz is in
yeah. Oh, he's probably Dan Seats too. Let's see. I'm right now. I'm gonna check the chats here. You're lucky that he's got like 182 people. That's why if you commented in the last like 2 seconds, it's hidden. You're lucky. You're lucky. You got away with it. Kid.
For me, Saturdays, Snack the World. If you like to see weird stuff going on with me and my family, and film bits every 3 days, and when I feel like it, I throw out an occasional United Beards of America. Though the next couple of Tuesdays, I'll be throwing out some good shit. Texas with Clint and the Captain Stash, and Colorado with Dev. That'll be in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And next week, we got Bluegrass Beards on here, and then the week after, OG Beard Therapy Crew.
All right.
I'm good, Johnny.
All right. Everyone, have a good rest of the week, and see you later.
Take care, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next Wednesday.